combination with Lee Gaskell as well has been fruitful at times.
Melly,
This guy's been
too
outstanding.
strong. Oh, how about that from Foster?
He'll enjoy playing out. Look at that. How on earth has he got to it? Fully deserved. Sheer quality. This has been a weekend for the youngsters.
So Jamie, you signed a 2-year contract. Was it a long time coming, or was it an easy decision to make?
Oh, I think it was an easy decision, really. You know, sitting down with the family at home and just having to think about things. You know, the way the stadium's coming on now, and you know, we've got some cracking players in, and we've also got a good blend of youth coming in as well. So, you know, it was pretty easy, really.
Excellent. There was rumours about you perhaps having to go at union or doing something else. Is that true, or?
There was a few things tossed up, weren't there? You know, I think it's always going to come along every time a kind of contract, a new contract comes into place now, really, because of my kicking. So, you know, I've always got to try and deal with that. But like you say, you know, at my age, you know, I'm 21 years old now, and you know, I still class myself pretty young. You know what I mean? Like, I always have a bit of banter with Paul Wellens and things like that at training about the age gap and things. And you know, I've got a long time. You know, I can decide if I do want to make the switch when it comes, but at the moment I'm very happy here playing for St.Helens, and you know, for 2 years at least.
I remember talking to you at the beginning of the 2010 season, you saying that you needed to put a little bit of weight on and work a bit harder, and you get your chance, and you got your chance against Toulouse that season. Can you believe kind of how the past 2 seasons have gone?
Oh, it's been absolutely crazy. You know, sometimes I'm pretty close with my granddad, you know, and we sit down at home and we just have a think about it, and it's just absolutely crazy the way things have gone. You know, like you said, with the fan base I've kind of gathered so quickly, you know, already, and it's kind of frightening. You know, I went home last night and I tweeted about, you know, signing this new contract, and I picked my phone up about 15 minutes later and there's hundreds and hundreds of tweets coming back to me saying congratulations. So it's fantastic, you know, that I've gathered all them people kind of following me so quickly, and hopefully it kicks on and goes even bigger this year. Yeah,
you get a little bit of stick for that, don't you, from the lads, for having a large, mainly female following?
Yeah, it's probably not the worst problem for having in the world, but it's something I just about cope with.
Is it difficult coping with being a superstar, I suppose, with the way people treat you?
I've kind of picked it up, you know, pretty easy, really. You know what I mean? It's not, like I said before, it's not the worst problem for having in the world, is it? You know what I mean? If you're walking around Tesco's and what have you, and people are kind of stopping you and asking you a few questions, it's something that, you know, it's no problem for me to stand there and tell people, you know what I mean, how I'm enjoying the experience of playing Super League and things like that. So it's a pretty easy task, really.
But you're actually, it's probably fair to say, you're actually quite a down-to-earth lad as well. You work hard in training, and you know the main reason for you being here is to be a rugby league player.
Yeah, to be quite honest with you, I think a few of the lads on kind of Twitter and stuff make it out that I'm this kind of, you know what I mean, like this, puffing my chest out walking around. But the people that actually do know me, you know, when we do kind of speak, it's I think they understand that I'm just like your average lad from St.Helens, really, who's just kind of got lucky playing rugby league. So started off at Blackbrook with a dream, like a lot of kids do, and all of a sudden I'm walking out in front of lots of people. So to be dropped into, you know, in front of the spotlight like that pretty quickly is hard to deal with, but it's something I'm really enjoying.
And you got yourself into the England Knights set up last year as well. How did that feel?
Yeah, it was fantastic. You know, I got a little bit unlucky. You know, Kieran Purtell was the head coach there, and I was, you know, I had a bit of an hernia problem, which kind of stopped me in my tracks a bit. So I tried my best to get it right when I was there with Joey Hayes and a couple of the physios, but it just wasn't to be, and it needed sorting out with an operation. So hopefully it's something that I can go on better this year, and you know, maybe even try and push myself into that elite squad. It'd be very good.
Yeah, so I mean, you're only 21, but is kind of 2012 a big season for you?
Yeah, it's a massive season for me. You know, I've always set goals pretty high, you know, for try and get up there and grab them. And you know, I'm 21 years old and I've played in 2 grand finals already. You know, and if you look through Super League, there's some fantastic players there who've never even played in one. So, you know, I definitely want. I've got a few of my own personal goals that I want to be reaching, and you know, fingers crossed with some hard training and a lot of good coaching, I can get there.
Nice. And just finally, your thoughts on the stadium, mate?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic, and you know, every time I come here, you know, you see something different. I've been up into the rooms and at the top there, and they're absolutely fantastic. You know, I think it's brilliant for a business. You know, when you're looking for things like wedding bookings and you know, birthdays and things like that. And I think when the big games come here, you know, your Wigan, your Warringtons, your Leeds, and it's full and it's all bouncing, it's going to be a pretty special place to be.